All right, so we're back from our track day, and this has happened.
Oh, that's the end of my day. That was so weird. It did that after sitting for 10 minutes. Yeah, maybe the temperature sensor is not.
So that has been caused by a leaky hose, radiator hose or coolant hose, whatever hose that we're going to dissect right now. I have Mike here with me, and yeah. Bike is broken, so we're going to try to fix it and also install a couple of upgrades on Mike's bike because Mike loves spending money on his hobbies.
I love spending money.
He loves spending money. I hate spending money.
Well, we got a new tire, so I did spend a bit of money, but the R6 is in shambles. And also, we're going to try to diagnose this weird issue that has come up on my bike. What do you guys think this is?
Yeah, my bike started making a very weird noise.
You've seen the clip, right?
Yeah.
What do you think is going on with that bike?
Well, first, your coolant hose blew. Parts have been ordered already, so we're just waiting on it.
Expensive.
It is expensive.
So I got the Samco Racing hose kit, the silicone whatever. Samco silicone racing hose kit. That's the mouthful to say.
It's worth it, honestly.
Mike loves spending money, so everything's worth it.
Yeah, so we're thinking that it might be the valve clearances on this motorcycle because I've had a lot of valve clearance issues on the bike.
Yes.
We're also thinking that it could completely be something different. Like we have no idea until we actually rip off all the panels and take a look at what's going on in there. So we're going to be doing a bit of that to get the bike ready for a track day because we have a lot of people that are banking on riding with us.
Yeah, a track weekend, actually.
A track weekend, yeah. So
For those of you who don't know what a track weekend is, it's exactly what it sounds like. You go to the track all weekend long. That's more than one day. Usually camp out at the racetrack. I'm bougie, so I got an Airbnb. So yeah, we're spending the weekend trackside and just blowing a lot of money.
A lot of money. More money than we should be spending.
a lot more money than we should be. Look. Mike didn't even need tires, but he bought tires.
I got a good deal on it, so I had to.
He bought stuff because he had a great deal. But look at this bike. Mike's bike is actually really clean. Doesn't even look like it's a track bike. It's a nice bike, man.
I put a lot of time and effort on this bike.
Yeah. I think we mentioned it in the last video, but Mike is a mechanic, so he does all of his work himself. We're going to learn how to fix a few things on this motorcycle as well. So we got a couple of janky things going on with this bike. Mike will tell you. He can verify, okay? So first, the bike struggles to start up, and that's typically a symptom of bad valves.
Isn't that an R6 problem in general?
I'm sure it is.
This is what we mean by a janky startup on an R6. If it's struggling to start, it probably sounds like this. Fair warning, it's actually a lot better than what it was before the new noise came in. So I think the valves just kind of slipped or kind of came all out of whack in a way that supports idling and the bike not stalling when it's idling, but also kind of sucks performance-wise and makes new noises, and I feel a little bit of power falling off on the top end. So
another janky thing that's going on with this, the rear tire again. I made a reel about the tire, but we have another Superbike Slick from Pirelli to replace because the bike is actually, the back tire is not exactly symmetrical anymore. Let's go talk about what Mike is upgrading on his bike. So he just did a full exhaust, just did front and rear tires. He just got this body work. Oh no, you did the body work over the winter, right?
Over the winter, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a midnight purple. Look at the way it reacts in the light there. It's actually a nice bike. It's not just black like mine. It's black plus blindness. Mike just did hoses on his bike. He did a master cylinder. What else?
Not the master cylinder.
You have to put that one on.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, what else? You got a solo lap timer.
Yeah, I got a nice mount for it.
Oh my days. Look, you got the mount and everything for it. And you're still running the stock suspension?
Stock suspension.
Did you do the rear sprocket as well?
Yeah, I did the rear sprocket for Mosport DDT.
Yeah, and then you got the attack rear sets. You got a 520 chain conversion, it looks like.
Yeah, ERV, expensive stuff.
Holy smokes, man. And look, the best part is, still got a green sticker on the bike there, man. Holy smokes. Still running green and all these.
Soon I'm going to be bona fide yellow.
Yo, we're going to work him to this, right? And eventually he'll be able to ride with me in the red group. I mean, I do quite a bit of yellow as well, but We're gonna get you there.
Hopefully by the end of the season, man.
Work on this, upgrade this, make it even a nicer bike. Diagnose this, order parts, come back, put the parts on, and then try to get everything together in time for the racetrack.
Yeah, shakedown at the racetrack on Saturday. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, we need to figure out a muffler system for this bike because I'm running open-headed still. Sounds sick, but people are telling me that I may be losing power.
Back pressure, but I think that's like an old school saying.
Yeah.
You know, so
I think we'll be fine. All right, so we're working on the ZX6R. What year is this bike again?
it's a 2008 ZX6R.
2008, approximately the same year as this. I got a 2007 R6, so we're all in the same sort of era of bike.
Yeah.
And we're doing batteries.
We're doing the main battery because my battery the bed.
All right, so we got the battery, and then you also want to do the master cylinder.
Yes, the master cylinder. Yeah. Only because I wanted better feel on the brakes.
What's wrong with this feel?
It's a little squishy.
Oh, it's squishy.
It is a little squishy.
Let's compare that to this. Yeah, it's much firmer on this bike than it is yours, but and you're sure there's no like air in the hose or whatever?
Oh, I'm sure that we bled this brake system God knows how many times this year.
So we have the battery.
Yep, the battery.
You have the master cylinder.
Master cylinder.
And then you also have what?
We also have a race filter.
A race filter, okay.
Apparently this race filter is supposed to smooth out the power curve.
Okay, and then what is this? I see all these parts here. What are these? You got the axle lock adjusters. What is this?
Oh, this is my new start-stop switch.
New start-stop switch from Motion Pro. Oh my days. And what's the G4?
Yeah, so this
That's
is
the brake fluid.
Yeah, this is a brake fluid. So what's cool about this brake fluid is that it starts out like that fluorescent green.
Yeah.
And over time, it's going to turn into amber, notifying the rider or the mechanic.
That needs to be changed.
It needs to be changed.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
This is the beauty of this brake fluid. I really like this brake fluid.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And that's not cheap either, right?
Oh, no.
All right, so we're gonna wait for Alex to show up, be an extra hand, and then we're just gonna get to filming. So we're gonna snap to Alex like this. And we have an Alex. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
And just so you guys know, the guys, we're not with Pro 6, but big fans.
Big fan.
All right, Alex is here. Alex, are we starting from easiest to hardest or hardest to easiest?
Doing the hard stuff first. So we will start just by we'll drain out the brake fluid. That's the first thing. We'll get the reservoir out of the way, and then pretty much it should be pretty simple to disconnect the brake hydraulic hoses.
I know nothing about anything you just said. We're just going to cut to a montage of us doing that thing.
Yeah.
This is the new master cylinder that we're going to be installing on Mike's bike. It's made out of forged aluminum and also comes with a new reservoir and these trick speed bleeders from Stalbus. We also have ourselves an Alex who's going to be doing quite a bit of work for us.
Good.
Yes.
Alex begins by measuring up the old lever, while Mike and I begin disassembling his bike and find more places where he's managed to spend more money.
Wow.
From the headers.
Man.
Here, we are removing the fairings to avoid getting any brake fluid on them. Then, we remove all the brake fluid out of the brake fluid reservoir. Next, we begin removing the brake lines from the master cylinder. The new master cylinder actually comes with a different banjo bolt than what comes on the bike from factory, so we're not going to be reusing the one that came on the bike. Here we see Alex installing the crush washers, and we run into a bit of a problem.
That's a little short. Wouldn't you say, Mike?
That is a little short.
And despite the banjo bolt looking like it wasn't long enough, we decided to try it anyways. And it paid off.
Yeah, buddy. Get her in.
Mocking up a location for the brake reservoir. This is the old bracket. Obviously, we need to make some slight modification to get it to.
The new one doesn't want to work.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel, Mike?
Make it work.
While Alex got cracking on making that bracket for the brake reservoir, Mike and I started removing the rear section of the motorcycle to access this battery that we needed to change. Removing the battery is fairly simple. You just disconnect the positive and negative battery leads, slide the old battery out, then slide the new battery back in. You strap it back down, reconnect the leads, and you're good to go. Mike then began working on installing his new air filter.
Oh my days, look at that. You are a transformer.
Once all the screws are removed, we can open up the airbox and access the air filter. We can see it's a little bit dirty here. It's not too bad, but it is still pretty dirty.
This is what 2 horsepower looks like. What if you lose horsepower?
Oh my god. Hey,
Because your bike wasn't tuned.
no. It is actually tuned for this.
Your bike is tuned for that without that on it? Make it make sense.
They made it. The tuner made it a little bit rich
Oh, true.
than it's supposed to be.
Whoa.
It's red.
It's what? So what was that? If this is red, what was this?
I don't know. It looks orange now.
Shit.
It looks like shit.
Brown.
Oh, might have an issue here.
It's for an R6.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
got it.
Oh, look at that.
We got it.
Woo! How's that?
Pretty good.
Air filter in.
2 horsepower is in. Hopefully the power curve is a little bit more smoother.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And that's job done.
Job done.
Woo!
With our job done, it's now time to check on Alex.
Just like a little bit of a. Now it's on. You know?
So now we gotta put that.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Clean.
Jeez.
See, that's how you're supposed to cut reality.
Oh yeah. Is that tubes done?
Tube's on.
Tubes on.
As the guys get ready to bleed the brakes, it is now time for me to pull apart my bike.
And we have some bad hoses all around. These things are aged. They're probably as old as the bike, which is going on to 20 years. So yeah, we're just gonna drain the water combination I have in the bike right now. That's what Alex is doing. It's gonna look nasty. Ugh. See, that with my eyes, but yeah.
Trying to see it on camera. When we pull it off, you'll get a great look at it.
Yeah. So no bueno. That's no good.
No. Your duty, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. They stood the test of time.
Yep.
All that little hissy fit was from that one right there.
That tiny little slit.
Well, that is not good in there. Yikes. Okay, silicone hoses. Thank you, Mike.
Okay, so it's day 2 and the bike is in shambles, and we're about to take it apart even further to address the valve train issue. And the reason why we think it's the valve train is because of this.
So on the last track day, I started hearing this weird sound. It sounded a little bit like rocks or pebbles inside of a vacuum cleaner, and I'm not too sure why it's coming out of my motorcycle. This different engine note starts to come on when I'm at neutral throttle. I'm gonna rewind and let you guys listen to that one more time.
So what we're going to do today is do a valve adjustment, which requires quite a bit of disassembly, and get the bike within spec so that we could be ready for our next track day. Hopefully we get it ready in time. Hopefully we get enough parts here in time, and I don't waste too much time and money within this crazy hobby. So yeah, let's get into it.
So now it is time for me and Mike to pull apart my bike so that we can get access to the engine so that we could pull off the valve cover and ultimately get to the valves.
Look at this. This is a power screwdriver. Look at that. Wow, my days.
Now it's time for us to move on to the airbox.
All right, so we're about halfway there. Now this airbox has to come out, so we're gonna get that done. Annoying one in the middle.
Does it?
The airbox comes off in 2 pieces. You have to first get off this top piece that has fuel lines, and when you remove those, it tends to get a little bit messy.
Get me out of there.
With that done, we can now remove the rest of the airbox.
second connector, third connector,
which is a bit hidden, but yeah, we got it.
and then the main connector for your fuel injection.
And after that, now we got to get to the clamps for the throttle bodies. So yeah, let's get that.
This is not only my first time taking apart this motorcycle to this extent, it's my first time taking apart any motorcycle to this extent, so there's a lot to be learned along the way.
There's a lot going on here.
There is a lot going on.
Just a little.
Welcome back, Alex.
Thank you.
We
You took a lot of parts off.
we took a lot of parts off. The bike is even less rideable than it was before. Yeah, so made it to the point where we need to remove the throttle body assembly.
Okay.
All right, so it's just down to one clamp, it looks like.
I think I got it.
Yep, and we got the radiator off, so we're gonna do a bit of a flush there. This is all really dirty and old because this bike is from 2007. So I just want to run and get some carb cleaner and spray it down as valves are getting adjusted. So flush her,
Okay.
clean her,
Yes.
remove her, and then you guys are gonna open up the valve cover
Yes.
and measure her.
Yes.
It,
So
them, they, them.
all the
Oh
above.
yeah. So
All the pronouns.
All the
'cause,
pronouns.
we live in that type of world now.
yeah, it.
Yeah. Just rocking it back and forth in the boots.
Ah.
There it is. She's free.
Oh.
Breaking out our articulating boroscope.
Is that just a fancy word for a camera?
A camera that on a stick.
Oh, a camera that goes places big
Yeah.
lenses can't go.
And we could do weird, funky things with it.
Oh, wow. Well, let's start with this weird, funky thing. And what do you see?
Well, it's always good when you see the valves.
Yeah, the valves are still.
And they're
Where
still
did
in the cylinder head. So
No drop valve, so that's good.
yeah, I have to say it's not too dirty. It's got a little bit of some deposits on there, so not too bad on that one.
Not terrible standing.
No, I like how that looks.
Sweet. Verdict. Not completely clapped.
Correct.
Okay. Any red flags here?
Yeah. So right off the bat, I was just looking through the fins on the radiator, see if I could see through them. Make sure they're not plugged up with, dirt, dust, tire marbles. But it is looking okay. A few bugs, track bugs.
Track bugs.
Yeah,
always.
the big ugly kind. But I did notice this radiator hose, the lower radiator hose here.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So something very hot was eating into that. This hose held up. I'm quite impressed that it didn't blow out on track, because that is probably a hair away from
Yeah.
giving up. So that could have been a very bad day. Silicone hoses, we'll fix that up. We'll wash the.
Oh look, it looks like it went down too.
Yeah, you do have a little
Bang, bang, bang.
a little bit of damage there,
That might have been from when I went down last year, but
right? Yeah, like this I would say that doesn't look like a factory dent.
yeah.
So the fact that we've made it this far on it, it's obviously not cracked or like structurally compromised.
I could order one. It'll be here by Friday.
We like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valve, just work on the valve cover. Very typical stuff.
One of these ignition coils was not fully seated.
Just
Maybe that's why I'm getting the.
Alex is seen here marking the ignition coils to make sure that they go back to their correct spot.
Yeah.
There she is.
Plug out. Ooh. Is that bad? Oh,
It kind of looks okay.
yeah, she's okay.
It's clean.
Yeah.
Not
They
too
got
black,
swapped
not
out
too
last
white.
year. I mean,
Why is it like?
That's the style.
Oh, is that the style?
Yeah.
That's a weird looking.
It is a weird.
We are finally getting pretty close to being able to perform this valve adjustment. Alex is seen here removing the valve cover. He uses a rubber mallet to knock it loose without damaging the actual material, I guess. And after some time, it finally comes loose.
that valve cover out.
Oh.
Cool. Is that magnesium?
Yes.
Wow. Yamaha.
Yep. That's a little MG right there.
Jeez.
Lightweight racing parts.
Wow.
See, this is a race engine.
Yeah, that's why it needs to have valves adjusted every 5,000 kilometers. Wow.
Yeah, the chain guide's pretty good there too, which is nice.
We're in a good place.
Yeah.
No more money for me to spend. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not
Eventually, though, right?
yet. We'll get there. I have to say, it's looking mighty clean in here.
Yeah?
Very clean.
No, 300B, baby.
Yeah.
We are finally at the point where we can begin the valve adjustment. Alex is seen here, turning the engine until the cams and cylinder 1 are at TDC or at top dead center. Once everything is set to TDC, Alex then marks it. He does a few other things I don't fully understand.
Yeah, they're aligned.
Right, with the... Yeah, they're
And now it's time to do
Yeah.
some
But yeah, right now,
calculations.
we got the valve cover off, and we just have to measure out the clearances between the shim and the cam lobe. And then with this formula, it'll give us the new shim thickness that we need in order for the valves to be in spec.
So what is that formula?
So this formula, so it's A minus B plus C.
A minus bleep.
A is your recorded shim clearance.
Okay.
Your B is your desired shim clearance.
And C equals the shim size.
C is your old shim thickness, and then the D is the new shim thickness that we need.
So A minus B plus C equals D.
Pretty much, it's pretty simple formula.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
It was now time for us to solve this very simple equation.
The highest is 0.3 millimeters. If it's out of spec, then we'll know pretty quick.
All right, all the cylinders are measured up. What's the verdict?
The verdict is intake valves are pretty good. Exhaust valves, way too tight.
Exhaust valves are way too tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that could probably be a good reason why I'm struggling to idle. And you got the
Right.
looking at my pistons in there,
Yeah.
looking at my goodies.
Yeah.
So far, so good?
Yeah. Cylinder walls.
We're looking at your secrets.
Like,
Like, how's this bike so much faster?
Okay, we're trying to find out why he's so much faster than
Yeah.
oh yeah, it has to be the bike.
Jixer.
Yeah.
He's got you definitely engine internals.
So things are looking pretty decent for the R6. I mean, the bad idle can be explained by the really tight exhaust valves, which would make sense in our case. So what we're going to do is shims are going to arrive in the morning, and we're going to drop those in, and hopefully it fixes the issue. This is why it helps to just have mechanic friends, because, you know, I can show them my lines on the racetrack, and they can show me how to fix broken motorcycles.
All right, out of 10?
I give it an 8.5.
8.5. Wow, I thought this bike was clapped, dude. Holy.
Well, in terms of the engine, it's not bad.
Engine
Yeah.
internals look good.
All
Things
right.
that valve
It looks
cover
really
off,
good.
very clean. Cylinders clean.
Yeah.
So, little adjustment and should be tuned up pretty
All
good.
right, well
Hopefully
that
it makes a difference.
radiator hoses obviously were clapped. That was probably the worst thing.
Yeah,
of the
radial
bike.
hoses were the worst by
Yeah.
far.